As you guys know, for the IPM program, interviews are going on. So उसी के लिए for the easiness purposes, we at the study anchor have interviewed some of our students so that आपको एक आइडिया पता चले कि कैसे आपके रियल इंटरव्यूज हो सकते हैं, किस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस पूछे जा सकते हैं. सो टुडे वी हैव आर्ची विद अस. सो आर्ची का इंटरव्यू लिया है, हमारे साथ काम कर रहे हैं यासर सर ने. ही विल बी परस्यूइंग हिज पीजीपी फ्रॉम आईआईएम लखनऊ. साथ में मैं भी इन्विजिलेट कर रहा हूँ ओवरऑल द जर्नी कि कैसे क्या क्या इंप्रूवमेंट्स हो सकते हैं कि नहीं हो सकते हैं. सो स्टे ट्यून्ड एंड वॉच दिस वीडियो टिल द एंड अगर आप इंटरव्यू उसका देखना चाहते हो.
Hi Archie, good afternoon.
Good
So
afternoon,
this
sir.
is Yasser sir. He'll be
Good
pursuing
morning.
his he'll be pursuing his PGP or MBA from IIM Lucknow. So he's there to mentor you. He'll be taking your PI. I'm also here. I'll be observing everything from the start till the end. At the end, sir will be giving the feedbacks. I'll also be giving some of the suggestions if I'll have, but mainly sir will deal with your interview at this point of time. So I would like, sir, you may continue from this point.
Oh, sure. Just give me a second. So, hi Archie, how was your day?
I'm good, sir.
Good. So, let's start with the interview. Tell me about yourself.
Thanks. My name is Archie. I was born in Hisar and I'm currently residing in Faridabad. I have done my schooling from APG School Sector 15 in Commerce stream. I scored 95.6 in class 10th and 96.2 in class 12th examination. Talking further about my academics, I also got 50% scholarship from my school for my past academic records. And also, I have been awarded Excellence tie for scoring 90% and above for 7 consecutive years. And talking about my co-curriculars, I was the director of Interact Club, where we used to manage and organize events for community service. There, I have single handedly managed many events like blood donation and charity events. These experiences also helped me become the schoolhouse captain, where my job was to manage many inter-house competitions, and my hobbies include cooking, listening to music, and painting sometimes.
Okay. Yeah. So, why do you want to pursue BBA? Like, why not BCom or maybe going towards CA or something?
So these experiences have lit a spark in me to pursue my career in management, and BBA gives a broader image and gives the exposure to many elements of business administration. Right now, I'm not sure in which I want to in which particular element I want to pursue my career. So getting exposure in all of the elements would help to decide my specialization.
Okay. So, you're not sure whether you want to go in finance or you want
Yes,
to
so
pursue
not
CA
right
or
now.
something. Fine, fine, fine. So, you also said that you are from Hisar, Haryana. Okay.
Yes, so
I have interviewed almost three candidates, and all three of them are from Haryana. Like Haryana, I was not known for wrestling and for sports,
yes,
but
so
I think in academics also Haryana is doing well. So let's talk something about Haryana. Are you comfortable?
yes, so
So who's the current CM of Haryana
it's Shri Nitin Nayab Saini.
and from which party is
He is from BJP.
BJP? Major challenges that people think when people think of Haryana, they remember these major challenges that Haryana has been facing since last decade or since 2 decades. What are those major
One,
challenges?
yes, so one of the major challenges that people think is the female feticide. That Haryana is more inclined towards male-dominated society, and then but we have also seen that they have been improvement. Like the sex ratio is increasing now, and yes, and other would be that the population density of Haryana is like right now 677 square per kilometer, and um, most of them are like inclined towards agriculture rather than industrial area and tertiary sector. But now we are seeing that cities like Faridabad, which are the industrial hubs, and Gurgaon, which is now like the corporate and IT hub, are contributing more towards GDP in all the sectors now.
What is the capital of Haryana?
It's Chandigarh.
So it's a joint capital of both Punjab and Haryana.
Yes, sir.
When were these two states separated?
In 1966 on 1st November.
And like, do you have any idea what were the major reasons to separate these two states? Like,
It
what were
was
the
done, yes,
conflict?
sir. It was done basically on the linguistic basis.
Because both these regions were different, had like different dialects and also some cultural and religious differentiations. That was the reason. And you also mentioned you participated in blood donation camps, right?
Yes, sir.
So how did you organize these complete blood donation camp? What was the like you planning? Like first of how did you go about it?
So the main we have a like association with Rotary Club of our city. So they only suggested that we organize a blood camp in our school. We organized it on a parent teacher meeting day. So yes, and the blood that was collected was basically for thalassomic patients. They actually are like normal humans, but their blood do not have enough platelets. So like every uh, month or whatever their periodic cycle is, they have to be given blood in order to survive. So we collected the blood for them, and it was one day thing, and there were many events prior to the in our school where we also like advertised for it. And it was the news was also updated on our school website in our school newspaper, and was the message were also broadcasted to all the parents. And like yes, so it was done that day only. We made poster banners and all.
So donation was mainly done by parents and
Yes,
students.
sir.
Okay. So how did you create awareness among parents? Like how did you market it that you should, because many people are you know, reluctant in donating their blood. So how did you convince them to like donate their blood?
So to convince them, first we needed to be convinced. So we personally visited the blood bank where the patients were there. We talked to them and we like got to know about this situation and all. And yes, it created a sense of sympathy between us. So for like marketing the campaign, we had assemblies for the students where we encouraged them to encourage their parents to donate the blood for a good cause. And to be honest, if we have the source, we have the like we do not have any disease or we are eligible to donate, we should. Because if we get the privilege to live, so does the other people. And being a human, it's our tendency and it's our like moral duty to support other humans, and they should also get a chance to live. So that was our basic motto.
What were your favorite subjects during class 12 in commerce,
I really like to study business studies.
business studies, and economics?
Yes, I was interested in that also.
So let's ask something from business studies first. So have you read about corporate social responsibility?
Yes, sir.
Can you give a brief about that?
So corporate social responsibility is basically companies mainly focus on their primary agenda, that is profit maximization. But as the world is now changing, they also have to focus on their employers as well as the society. So CSR was introduced, and it's basically is like the all the companies have to like participate to make the society a better place. It could include any action like donations or building up like schools or hospitals or any or
What is
even.
the, sorry to interrupt you, what is the eligibility criteria for companies to participate in CSR?
Sir, I'm not aware of it right now.
Like not all businesses have to do CSR mandatory. So
It's
there is
I
some,
guess on basis of net worth or the turnover.
it's basis on that net worth, turnover, and profits. So just look into that number. Regarding economics, let's ask something from economics.
Yes, sir.
What is inflation?
Inflation basically means a rise in the journal prices. So, yes.
Okay. So, you must have heard about the current ongoing war between West Asia. So,
Yes,
how
sir.
does it impact the economy of India?
So as we know that there's a war, so it's basically impacting crude oil, and there has been a shortage of it because the transportation and communication is being hindered because of Strait of Hormuz and all that things. So inflation is increasing because there's shortage of the essential goods, and it is impacting India in that way also.
Okay. Can you give an example like how you and me are being impacted from this war, apart from this, oil and LPG supply?
So
No problem. So, any tools to curb inflation, like government or uses some tools to reduce inflation. So, what are those tools?
like in order to control inflation,
Yeah,
there
not to
can
control
be
inflation.
fiscal measures can be taken or monetary measures can be taken. If we
Okay.
talk about the fiscal measures, it is taken by government. If they want to control the inflation, they might decrease their expenditure and increase the taxes on the disposable income. So in order to like control the demand of the general public. And if we talk about the monetary measures, it is basically taken by the RBI or the central bank. It can be in various ways, like acting upon the reverse repo ratio or repo rate, sorry, and the CSR and all, CRR and all.
What is demand and supply? And give me an example of how the price changes with respect to increase or decrease in demand.
Okay, so demand is the like what as general public we want from the firms, and supply is the output that the firms give to the households or the public. So if the demand increases, there is more like competition, so the price level increases, and if there is less demand, the competition decreases, so the firms also have to lower their prices.
Okay, fair enough. Uh, rest, uh, Centralized and decentralized organization.
A centralized organization is basically where the decision making power lies with the top management, and all the major decisions are taken by them. Whereas in decentralized organization, the decision making power is dispersed between the middle level and the lower level. The minor decision making is given, the power is given to them to, and it basically avoids delay and confusion and filtering out the information.
Okay. I'm not done from my side. If
Thank you, sir.
you want to ask something, Archie, then you can ask. Like if you want to ask some questions, then you can ask. Hello, am I audible?
Archie, sir is saying if you have any questions for him, you can ask him.
Oh no, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So, yeah, sir, you can start with the feedback.
So if you have any, you can also go ahead first. Then
Okay, so introduction part was decent. It could have been compiled a bit, like details how you mentioned that were decent. A bit it could have been compiled since I was the one who made you write that, so I would like Yasser's review on that,
Sure, sure.
on introduction
So,
part.
sure. Any other feedback you want to give? Like,
No, I would want you to precisely tell her, since I
sure.
have like taken a normal session with her. But yeah, I believe right now you might be a ideal fit for that.
Okay. So, first of all, if I talk about total interview, I think you are on point. I would give around 9 out of 10. You are well versed with your academics. You have good percentage in your academics throughout till class 12. So these are very plus points, especially in IIM's academics is a very important part. So they value it a lot. So it's good. Now coming on to tell me about yourself, you mentioned your achievements mainly in academics that you have till class 12. So I think it's decent, but don't drag it so long. Like you can keep it a little bit short. Like it gives a sense that you have all the achievements in academics only. So just mention it like you in case if you have spoken 4 lines, then make it 2. We will
Okay.
cover all those content, but in lesser no, lesser time and in lesser lines. So do that, as Soumya also mentioned the same thing. And apart from that, I think you are well versed with all the questions that I asked you regarding the class 12th academics. Few things like on business studies, you were on point. In economics, I felt that you're slightly not comfortable with real life examples or like in case when I asked you about inflation. So how the war in West Asia is impacting us. So obviously, petrol and LPG, everyone would say that because it's trending in the news, so everybody knows that. But if you want to shine in the eyes of interviews, and you could mention some other reasons also, like the indirect ways, because when the fuel prices increase, the cost of transportation increases, and because of that, every goods like vegetables, fruits, everything, the price of everything shoots up. When the prices of LPG cylinders goes up, then the price of cooked food like restaurants, business owners, these things go up. And when the prices increase, overall demand decreases. And when demand decreases, then businesses are forced to remove employees from their organization, which increases the unemployment. So these things create social unrest in the economy. So you can just elaborate the total whole picture. That is, economy is basically interlinking all these concepts and understanding how it affects on a macro level as a whole India level. So rather than giving such short crisp answer, these are the questions where you can shine and show that you have that thinking capability and you can think in long term. You are not just saying that generic answer that fuel prices will increase and LPG will increase. How would it impact? So it could even result in job losses. It could even result in your or mine, like not our because we are not currently working, but it can people who are around us, they could also lose their jobs, or people who are doing business, they could suffering a lot of losses in their businesses because people will eventually not be left with a lot of disposable income to spend. So this could overall a similar situation happened during coronavirus in 2020. So something like that could, even something worse than that could also happen in coming days if this war is not controlled and the ceasefire isn't done on time. And this is a very trending topic during the whole GDPI season of MBA. This was asked in almost from many of the candidates. So uh, I would suggest watch 2 3 YouTube videos. You will find some case study videos on Iran war, and you will be good to go. Otherwise, you were on point. The blood donation question also, like many students bluff, but I that's why I asked you some cross questions like how did you manage to convince people to donate blood and how did you contact it? So you told I was convinced that you were actually part of this blood donation camp. Like when you mentioned that you that contacted Rotary Club and how you created awareness among parents through WhatsApp groups and also this is fine. One more thing I wanted to ask. You also mentioned painting as your hobby. So I forgot it. Just read few big painters' name like M.F. Hussain or few painters who came out of India or Haryana. So no such names. And also Madhubani painting, I'm sure you must be aware about it.
Yes.
So just read a little bit about that. Where is it from and something like that. Rest, I think is fine. Academics and everything is fine. just focus on giving examples. If you are asked any theoretical question जहाँ पे दूर दूर तक भी कोई example आप लगा सकते हो, to try to give an example. Even if you are not explaining the definition, start with the example. It would creates more impact. It shows that no, this girl or this boy knows actual application stuff. He has not just crammed things from books. So it gives far more better impression than someone who's explaining that textbook definition. So try to give examples everywhere wherever it's possible.
Okay,
Also, do you have maths in your class 12?
Yes, sir.
So prepare some basic stuffs like differentiation, integration का जो formulas होता है वो basic वाली sheets वो पढ़ लेना आप. और मतलब anything that could be asked, probability बहुत पूछते हैं interviews में. Probability के basic questions like 3 coins अगर हम toss कर रहे हैं तो what is the probability of getting 2 heads? So this question was asked to me in my IIM Rohtak interview. I converted it for the MBA program. So they asked me this question: if 3 coins are tossed, then what is the probability of getting 2 heads? So prepares these questions. कार्ड वाले देख लेना, डेक में कितने किंग्स कितने जैक्स क्या होते हैं, उस पे पूछ देते हैं. तो that's it. Probability आपका डिफरेंशिएशन इंटीग्रेशन. मैथ्स में एनीथिंग दैट कुड बी आस्क्ड थ्योरेटिकली जिसमें ज्यादा टाइम न लगता हो वो देख लेना, वो पूछ लेते हैं. ठीक है.
Thank you, sir.
And we'll convert it. Don't take tension. You're a good candidate. So I am Rohtak. Will be blessed to have you. Okay.
Thank you.
वरी अभी होता है थोड़ा मुझे. मैं भी अभी 1 महीने पहले तक उसी 1 महीने तो नहीं 20 दिन पहले उसी सिचुएशन में था. मेरे पास 13 कॉल्स है and I was even thinking that if I will be able to convert one, and I converted all 13 of them. So होता है मतलब I was not even sure of converting one of the colleges, one or two, but I converted all of them. So even those where the interview went very bad, like I thought that कि हाँ तो बिल्कुल ही नहीं होगा, वहाँ भी मेरिट लिस्ट में कन्वर्ट हुआ. So never know what they like in you.
फ्लेक्स करने का तरीका थोड़ा कैजुअल है, हैं? फ्लेक्स
फ्लेक्स नहीं
करने
कर
का
रहा,
तरीका
मतलब
अरे
मुझे
जस्ट
थोड़ा
किडिंग,
सा
जस्ट
ये लगी
किडिंग.
कि
नहीं
वरी
जस्ट किडिंग.
थोड़ा वरी थी तो मतलब मैंने इसलिए बोल दिया. होता है क्योंकि भाई मैं भी 1 महीने पहले ऐसे इंटरव्यूज दे रहा था मॉक.
नहीं गुड
तो
गुड.
इसलिए कह रहा हूँ कि हो जाएगा, टेंशन मत लो. बस अपना कॉन्फिडेंस से बोलना, जो भी बोलना होगा. नहीं आता होगा कोई क्वेश्चन बोल देना, सॉरी सर आई एम नॉट अवेयर ऑफ इट, आई विल लुक इट आफ्टर द इंटरव्यू. बस मतलब घबराना नहीं बिल्कुल भी. ऐसा नहीं 1-2 क्वेश्चन का जवाब नहीं दे पाए तो फिर है ना जो आ रहा है वो भी नहीं दे पा रहे हो. वो चीज़ नहीं होनी चाहिए. वो होगी तो फिर दिक्कत है.
ट्रू.
2 का नहीं भी आ रहा, 3 का भी नहीं आ रहा, लेकिन चौथे में अगर आपको आता तो फिर वो ऐसा बोलो कि मतलब बाकी 3 का वो कवर अप कर दिया. तो ऐसा एटीट्यूड रखना.
ट्रू ट्रू. Okay, Archie, anything else you have in your mind right now?
No, sir. That's it.
Okay. Okay, Archie. Take
Okay,
care.
sir.
Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.